Ah, hello, Ruby. Oh, you got me a cow.
I
Great.
got your. Yeah.
A moo cow. Yeah. I forgot to ask you that. I didn't realize I needed milk for those baby food. But yeah, that'd be great.
Ah,
Come on in if you want.
yeah. You stay out there, darling.
Are you free to have your first lesson in journalism?
Yes. I'm ready to be a junior journalist.
Yep. Okay then. Come on into the office then, and
Reporter.
we'll start.
Okay. Okay. What was it? Was it over here or?
You can sit
Oh,
opposite
like
me.
this. Okay. Like this.
Okay. Now, Ruby, before we start, I'm very impressed so far. I asked you to snoop around and get information and basically ask people what was going on, and you've been doing very well. I'm very impressed. So I've decided to give you a promotion. But before I promote you, yeah,
Wow.
you're going to be officially a junior reporter on the staff. Now, it's not a paid position, it's kind of an internship. You'll be learning as you go along. You'll be learning all about journalism
Yeah.
uh, but
I'm being Snoopy.
and being Snoopy, yeah, and how to go about it. Now, as I say, it's not a paid position, but because you'll be traveling a lot all over the county talking to people, you are entitled to a company pony. So I'll fix you up with that later. And yeah, and if you run out of fuel, you're entitled to a fuel allowance, which is berries. But if you run out of berries, just let me know and I'll get some for you. Mm. Now, where shall I start? Let me
Yeah.
see. I do have a handbook. When I was a trainee on the Boston Globe many years ago, a young trainee, a young junior reporter, I was given a handbook and to help me and give me some pointers. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, you can take this and we read it while we're doing the lesson.
Yeah. Got it.
Now, if you'd like to open it up, read the first chapter or the first paragraph.
Uh, Journalism handbook. There are two type interview. One on record can be printed in a newspaper, but off record cannot be printed only to be used as background information.
Yeah, so basically, as I say, when you interview people, you ask them they want to go on the record, which means it can be used in the newspaper. And if you do ask
Yeah,
them, make sure you get the name, uh, the first and last name, and make sure you write it down because people
yeah,
get very angry if you spell their name wrong. Yeah, they'll be come knocking on the door and giving out to me for spelling the name. So make sure you get the name right first.
yeah.
Now, as I say, off the record, uh, sometimes you want information, but then they don't want they want the name printed in the paper. But that's okay. You just get the information off and tell them you won't print it. So, any questions on
What,
that?
what, what, what if you hear a rumor and you're gonna investigating yourself to see if it's true or not, and just hear what people have said without interviewing? Can you still make it if you make sure it's true and not a lie?
Well, yeah, rumors are just that rumors. You can still tell me about it and ask
Well,
people,
let let
but we
let's
can't print
say
rumors. We can't print rumors.
no, no,
Well,
no, 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 no. What I'm saying is, what if I hear Miss Mary Margaret, kissed another man beside her husband? Then I will go around and maybe see if somehow I can hear, get it confirmed or unconfirmed without being them interviews. But if I still get it confirmed without interview, then it's not a lie.
yeah, yeah, you don't. In that case, I wouldn't. In rumors like that, I wouldn't officially interview people. I would, ask people in your private capacity. Then you
Yeah,
bring,
because I cannot interview a bandit.
Yeah, exactly. But what you can do is bring that information back to me, and we do have a gossip column, and maybe I can get the gossip columnist to print it in without mentioning names, if
Okay.
you know what I mean. Yeah, there is
Okay.
stuff you can put in the gossip column that wouldn't go in the actual news part of the newspaper, but yeah, but there's no names mentioned and no sources revealed. Okay, but I would like some of that
Okay.
information too.
Sorry.
Oh, bless you.
Okay.
Now,
Next.
number two.
Next. Yeah. Always protect your sources. Never reveal a name of a source unless they expressly allows it. A whistleblower would never confide in you if they feel their identity may be revealed.
Yeah, do you understand that? It means uh, people tell you stuff
Yeah.
and they don't want their name revealed, but if they think you're gonna shout it from the rooftops or put it in the newspaper, they won't tell you things. So we say a whistle. You know what a whistleblower
Okay.
is? That's something that maybe that could work for a corporation or a bank or maybe a town even, and they have
Yeah.
information about something going on that's wrong, but they don't want to give their name, so they'll
Yeah.
just tell you off the record or,
Yeah.
but you can't reveal
Yeah.
that source. You can maybe print it, but not print their name, if you know what I mean. Just say a
Yeah.
unnamed source. But that's what a whistleblower is, and that's about. And you never. And if anybody comes up to you, like a lawman or a judge, asking you to reveal who told you that, you tell them, no, I can't reveal our sources. That's one of our cardinal rules at the newspaper.
Okay.
Okay.
And number three, never print a lie. Your reputation depends on people having trust in your integrity and honesty as a journalist.
Yeah, whoever wrote that didn't print it right. Didn't spell it right. It's actually integrity, but yeah, I have to have it. I think it was a print error. But anyway, yeah. So that speaks for itself. You never print a lie. Otherwise, if the paper is known for printing lies, the reputation of the paper is gone to hell, and people won't buy it. They
You're
won't
gonna be
trust
in
it.
trouble.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and yeah, nobody will read it because they think it's all a tissue of lies. Uh, Sometimes they call that
Yeah.
fake news. But yeah,
Uh, and then number four, there are always two sides of a story. Try to get both sides and be objective when writing the story.
yeah, exactly. So when we say Mr. Black comes up to you and says, "Oh, Mr. White did this and he said this," you don't just print his side of the story. You go to Mr. White and get his side of the story, and then you weigh
That's
up the two
that's what I
stories.
was talking about before.
Yeah, exactly. You know a lot of this already, Ruth. Ruth. Why am I calling you Ruth? Ruby. Yeah, I nearly called you
And
Rosa for some reason. I don't
Ruby.
know why. Yeah. Uh, I used to know a girl called Rosa. Yeah, that's why that comes to my mind. Anyway, where was I? I've got,
Argue was about a negative and a spelling mistake.
oh yeah. Uh, yeah, there's two sides to a story, and you get both sides. So yeah,
Yeah, both are important.
yeah. So, have you any questions on all that at the moment? That's your first lesson today.
No, I don't have any other questions, Mr. Paddy.
Okay, you can keep that handbook. It served me well when I was young, so you can always look back on it if you ever forget things.
Yeah,
Now, I
I,
have,
I definitely will.
uh, yeah. Well, you've passed the test, and
Yeah,
because of that, you're now an official junior reporter, and all reporters from
yeah.
the newspaper get a press pass. So, when you go to interview people officially, you can show them your press pass so they know you're an official reporter for our newspaper. And it gives you entry to different places. Sometimes we say you want to go to there's some function on a wedding or maybe an opening at a pub or a bar, and you just show your passport, say I'm the press, and sometimes they'll let you in without paying. Yeah, sometimes these places have a fee, but you say I'm from the press, I don't pay, and you might get in for free. So okay, and it means
I
people,
get free.
yeah,
Yeah,
now, yeah, so it helps you to get into places where normally other people can't. Another thing, it gives you more weight.
okay,
People know you, they're talking to an official reporter. They will answer your questions and give you interviews.
okay.
Now, the only thing is, when you're carrying this and when you're talking to people, you're representing the newspaper. So you always have to remember that and don't do anything mm, that would reflect badly on
No,
us.
I
Okay.
won't.
Okay, let
No,
me see. I'll give you
no.
your pass then. Okay, here you go.
Oh, let me see.
Yeah, have a read there.
Press the press card. This is to certify Miss Ruby Matthews is an accredited reporter of the Clearwater Chronicle. When she represents this press pass, she's representing Clearwater Chronicle and can be trusted to uphold the journalistic values and reputation of the newspaper. Signed, Patty McGuire, the editor.
Now, are you ready for your first assignment, Ruby?
Yes, what my first assignment?
Okay, it's you've done some of it already. What I want you to do is let me see. Actually, I have it written down. I want you to talk to that mayor and get an official interview from him. And I have it written down so you won't forget things to ask him. Okay?
Mr. Wyatt Bell, Mayor of Harvard.
Yeah, that's the man.
I went down to annoy him yesterday. Yeah, 2 times even.
Okay, read me your assignment and then answer me. If it's anything you don't understand, you can ask me questions.
Your assignment, if you choose to accept it, interview the mayor of Harvard about his recent attack and getting the following information. What happened exactly? I actually know that he was making a sign and got shot in the head. And the time of day if possible. Any lasting injuries like scars or bad headaches. He got his bandana up yesterday.
Oh, really?
Does he know the attacker? And if not, what steps are being taken to find out? Yeah, them hired them sheriff. Does he have any suspicion of who the attacker might be? I think so. I don't think he wants to say. Get the
Well,
name of any doctors who treated him. I know that's Mac Holloway, who's also the sheriff, maybe to be the marshal too. Get names of every lawman involved. Mac Holloway, who's always the sheriff. Finally ask me if there's anything he wants to tell you off the record. I know there is, and show him he won't be quoted on anything he says off record. Can I maybe have an undercover name so people don't know I'm a reporter? Because if people know I'm a reporter, they might not talk to me.
oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, yeah. Do you have
Like
a?
when I write in white, like what about something like the yellow cardinal or something, some fancy like that, or the howling wolf, or the itchy bear butt.
Yeah. Well, we can think one up. That's no problem.
I can talk to the mayor about say I'm an undercover investigating reporter. Don't you tell anybody who I am. Can you come and interview? But don't tell anybody that you've been interviewed by me.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Very good, Ruby. Yes. Yes, I never even thought of that. That's a good idea. You could do that. Yes. It'll keep you safe
Yeah,
then as well, in
then
case.
people don't know it's me who's snooping around, and they feel more free to say things while I'm there, instead of if they know I'm in a.
Yes. I'll think of a good undercover name for you that can go in the paper as well. Yes. Very good, Ruby.
Yeah,
Okay, come on in inside. We'll get you your company pony.
I'm gonna look at Oh,
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.